Hello, so I'm finally getting round to sorting out the Sleepyhead like I've been talking about for a few days. I'll just show you what I'd originally done. So I'd taken out the inner tube because what I found was as this goes all the way down to the bottom of the Sleepyhead, Max's legs couldn't flip-flop out to the side. So I took that out and then he wasn't sleeping well just in the crib on its own. So we decided to fill the bubble bit of the Sleepyhead with a towel, so it only goes like halfway. So as you can see, like it's completely flat at the bottom, so when Max lies in it, his legs can still flop out to the side. We tested it with a towel before we sort of made any like permanent changes to the Sleepyhead, but now he's, you know, sleeping back to sort of how he was pre-harness. I thought I'd give it a go and just cut it. I'm a bit nervous to do it because once it's done, it's done. So I take out the towel. I might need to do a bit of sewing, I think, depending what the material is like in here. I'm not 100% too sure, so I'll get cracking on this and then I'll show you what it looks like at the end. Okay, so I've just cut the tube of the Sleepyhead, and now I think the best thing for me to do is just to remove the fluff from the inside of it and then sew it back up rather than cut it all the way across, because then I'll have some material left over to be able to like stitch it properly, and then I guess I can hold on to this fluff and use it again if I need to. Yeah, that sounds like a much better plan, I think, and then it sort of still be the same. So we'll see how we go. Okay, so I've just sewed up with just a needle most of the hole I cut to get the stuffing out, but I'm going to just leave a little bit for me to get my fingers in so I can push the stuffing up when I try and sew across that way. So I'll do that bit now and I'll see what it looks like. So I've just threaded my sewing machine, so I'm just going to run the Sleepyhead tube thing through it up to the point in which I removed some of the stuffing, and then we'll see what happens. Okay, so after a little while I managed to sew across the Sleepyhead cover, so now the stuffing won't go past this point, so you can see how much I've sort of taken off. I left a bit of stuffing in the end there. I'll probably cut it off after. And now I'm just going to seal up my hole where I took the stuffing out of, and then I'm going to try and put this back in the Sleepyhead cover and just see how far it comes down, and if I need to I'll take a little bit more stuffing out and do another sew before I do the other side, but getting there, looks like it might work. So I've just finished stitching up the Sleepyhead tube. Now I've taken out all the stuffing, and as you can see, this gives Max so much more room to flop his legs to the side. It's not perfect, but I'm pretty chuffed with how it's turned out. It just gives him the comfort that he's used to. He's, you know, as safe as he can be in a pod, and gives his legs the perfect position to be in to aid his recovery. So I'll add maybe just a couple of notes of what I've done. Oh, excuse you, just in case anybody wants to try and do this themselves, but I'm happy with it. So yeah, good job, I think.